This project creates an HTTP server on a Windows PC. The server presents an HTML page to a connecting client. The page contains HTML and JavaScript for communication with the server. The server is capable of serving JSON to AJAX requests coming from the HTML page, and a mobile phone can be used to connect to the application. The phone must be on the same Wi-Fi network, and let's see the basic prerequisites and the broader functioning of this project. First of all, you will need a computer running Windows 10. Mac and Linux computers are not supported. The computer must be connected to a Wi-Fi network. Internet is not required, it's not compulsory. You will also need a phone or another computer on the same network. This device will be used for voting purposes. An ordinary Wi-Fi network easily supports up to 200 users, so this application is more than sufficient for a big size classroom. Download the Visual Studio project from the downloads attached to this tutorial. Compile the application and ensure that it compiles successfully. You should have the latest Visual Studio installed on your computer, supporting the latest version of C#. If everything goes right, then the project should be compiled to a debug directory as you are seeing here. Right-click the executable and run it as an administrator. This permission is required because the application creates a server on the machine and it should be run with administrative access. A console window opens because this is a C# console project. You will see a message of database migrations. This message will be applied the first time you run this application. The migrations will be applied when you run it for the first time. The console also shows the IP address of the server so that other users on the same network can communicate with it. And you can even fix this IP address by using the control panel of your PC, but we haven't done that. So whatever is the IP address of my PC, that IP address is currently shown. And next, open a browser on the same computer and type http localhost 8090, and the port that we are using is 8090. If it doesn't work, you can try the next number, and if that still doesn't work, try any port in the 50,000 series, it will work. And please note that HTTPS will not work because a secure server needs a lot of extra work, which is not required in our case, and we haven't done it also. A log of messages begins to appear in the console. This log shows the requests as they are being served. A home page for HTML and an image file of PNG type is being shown, as you can see here. The browser presents a question along with any images. It presents 4 options. Please note that all this is pure HTML, CSS and JavaScript story, so it can be molded and modified in whatever way you want. 2 boxes are also provided, one for the user ID and the other for password. These boxes can be used for authentication of your student. We are not going to make any authentication in our project, but you are free to type anything and anything you want in these boxes, and you can modify the project according to whatever you want and make any cross checks about students' credentials. We'll show you how to do that in the source code later on. And we have added some client-side validation also. If a student makes no choice or leaves his user ID and password, then an error message is shown in red color. And next, the student chooses the B option and types any text for login and password. When he clicks the vote button, an AJAX request carries his data to the server. The server acknowledges his vote in the database and sends a summary of percentage votes polled by other users. Please again note that this is just an indicator. You can use the application in any other way also. For example, you can use it in a retail shop for obtaining registration of your customers, or for presenting a small shopping cart to them so that they can pick from there also. It opens a lot of possibilities. The server can serve requests from a mobile phone also. A user has to type the same address as shown in the console. We shall later learn how to open a port on a PC so that other phones can access it. And the user is again presented an error if he doesn't make any choice. And he's shown the complete statistics. if his vote is accepted on the PC, and in the next tutorials we shall learn about the source code. Thank you.